Hello, I am Endlessness and welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis, and today I'd like to give you my opinion on the Rebirth crossover banner, the limited exclusive one, so it means after the banner ends you'll never be able to request those weapons and weapon parts. But I'll just say it, this banner is one of the best banners in the game, if not possibly the best banner. Yes, Nanaki also got the costume, just the costume, no weapon, and most likely because if you go and notice and scroll down just a little bit, here it says the new Red XIII exclusive weapon will not be appearing in this draw. So that's why just the costume. However, the way it's worded, I suspect that next week when we get the second Rebirth banner, Nanaki will get the actual weapon there. I might be wrong, but at least the way they said it, I understand it this way. But Tifa is the main character here for this banner, and yes, her costume is the cowgirl costume from the Nibelheim flashback demo, and the costume itself is basically the FF9 costume, but better. Yes, this time it has 10 points into physical attack, which is very nice. But it is the first costume with that physical ability potency, but it is mastery. The FF9 costumes, they were just 10 points into physical ability potency, so we could stack it with the weapons, but this is mastery, so this is a separate thing. So now you can stack physical ability potency with the weapons, but now with the costume you get extra separate plus 15% on top of that. And this is kind of OP, and definitely those FF9 costumes, they were great, but this is even better. And then we have guide gloves, new weapon, and this is basically Zidane, but for Tifa. And it is also insane. It has, of course, at OB10 it has 540 physical attack, great stat, but also Zangan Fist ++. It deals 1300 physical not elemental damage with 10% crit chance, and this is basically the same thing as Zidane, just with slightly different abilities. Though Zidane had 40 points into physical attack and 36 into physical ability potency, but now Tifa's, it has physical attack 27 points and 48 points into physical ability potency. So it is the same thing as Mad Minute or Enemy Launcher. They have the exact same the abilities. However, if you pull on this banner and you also pulled on the FF9 banner and you have the Amaranth gloves, those gloves paired with those guide gloves, this will be an insane combo because Amaranth gloves, they boost physical attack, and now it also, those guide gloves, they deal up to 1300 physical damage. This will be an insanely powerful combo because this weapon ability is already overpowered, and then the boost, insanely good. But also support materia slots, generic physical attack slot, that's fine, but also 30% on the fire slots, mainly because of the event that we have currently, and the boost X sigil also for the event, but those are very good materia slots. And honestly, I cannot say a single bad thing about this banner. But also, if we go into Nanaki, yes, it's not a costume, it's just a reskin with different colors, but it looks great. In my opinion, he reminds me of the Crisis Core Behemoth because it has the same exact colors, black body with red mane. So I'm not sure why it's Hellhound, because in FF7 we have an actual enemy that's named Hellhound and it doesn't look anywhere close to this. But also in the remake we had a boss which also doesn't look anywhere close to this skin because it was an abomination made of two different species. But still, maybe because Hellhound is a behemoth. But anyway, 10 points into HP, and this is a completely new ability we have gotten, Flamefrost Fangs, and it gives 15% ability boost into two elements, both fire and ice, and this is very surprising Because yes, in Rebirth we will get materia that has two elements, for example ice and fire together in one materia, but this is on a costume, but also we get 20% fire and ice resistance, so that's a nice bonus. But 15% boost for both elements, that is very surprising, honestly. But also a very good costume, especially because Nanaki already has a fire weapon. I'm not sure if he has ice weapon, but also great thing for him. And it's most shocking that we got something exclusive for Nanaki, but also most likely I personally suspect we might get an exclusive weapon for him. But for Tifa, it's basically S++ tier banner for her. It's even better than Zidane, and I'm just baffled. I expected something good for her, but not something as good. And if you like Tifa, if you use Tifa in Ever Crisis, you should definitely pull on this banner. It's the best banner in the game and the best weapon for her. It's just amazing. I also personally seen a friend, Mogul, he has it already at OB10, and we did some co-op, and the damage Tifa could do, it was amazing. So if you ever use Tifa, this banner is something you definitely should pull. And if you have some crystals saved up, definitely at least OB6 to make this weapon actually useful. And OB10, that's already, it will cost you a lot of crystals, but it would be ideal because this weapon is so insanely good. But as for me, I will not be pulling on this banner. I am on very hard copium currently because this is the banner I wanted for Sephiroth. It was my biggest dream to get. I already accepted that we'll get exclusive banner, exclusive weapon, but then I was like, yes, I am actually looking forward to this because this will be Cloud and Sephiroth events, so Sephiroth will surely get something amazing, so maybe Zidane, Magic Zidane for him. But no, they will not get any banner, and instead Tifa got the best banner in a game. So I am just really on hard copium right now, but if this was Sephiroth, all my crystals would be gone. And I'm also disappointed because I prepared so hard for this event. I get so many crystals saved up, and I will just be skipping this banner. But mainly, the only reason is because it's Tifa and not Sephiroth. But yeah, that's just my opinion, and I think most people will pull on this banner, and rightfully so. That's the best banner in the game so far. And non-elemental damage, yes, we got elemental bosses, but we also have non-elemental bosses, so non-elemental attacks, they are also very equally important in this game. So don't skip on that, especially if you use Tifa. That's just my opinion. So yeah, if you pull, good luck. I hope you get very lucky. Yes, it's exclusive banner, so we'll not be able to request those weapon parts other than using the character-specific Tifa weapon parts. But yes, thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next one.